This shipwreck wasn't supposed to exist. It carried gold, weapons, and secrets from empires historians believed never traded with each other. But when divers found it, it rewrote everything we knew about the ancient world. In 1982, a sponge diver near the southern coast of Turkey saw something unusual: flat metal shapes on the seabed, too perfect to be natural. They were copper ingots, each one shaped like stretched animal hide, standardized, recognizable. When archaeologists arrived, they realized something shocking. The seabed preserved the original cargo layout, exactly as it was loaded over 3,000 years ago. Even the ship's wooden remains outlined its original structure. Over 22,000 dives followed. Divers worked for more than 10 years, carefully recording every centimeter of the site. More than 18,000 artifacts were recovered. This became one of the most detailed underwater excavations in human history. The cargo revealed a system far more advanced than anyone expected. More than 10 tons of copper in identical oxide ingots, each weighing around 20 to 25 kilograms. Easy to stack, easy to transport. This level of standardization suggests controlled production, not random mining, organized industry. And then, tin. Much rarer, much harder to obtain. Without tin, bronze cannot exist. And bronze was everything. Weapons, tools, armor, power itself depended on it. This single ship carried enough material to change the balance of power in entire regions. Then archaeologists found something that changed the meaning of the entire ship. A golden scarab, inscribed with the name of Queen Nefertiti, one of the most powerful figures in ancient Egypt. Royal objects like this were not traded casually. They were diplomatic gifts, symbols of alliance, which means this ship wasn't just commercial. It was part of a political network, a moving link between kingdoms, possibly carrying agreements, promises, influence. The diversity of the cargo is almost impossible to imagine. Ivory tusks from African elephants, ebony wood from deep tropical regions, resin used for perfumes, medicine, and rituals, glass ingots in blue and turquoise colors. At that time, glass production was extremely rare and incredibly valuable. There were also weapons, ceremonial items, jewelry made with advanced techniques, and even food traces, nuts, seeds, organic remains. Everything points to long-distance planning. This ship didn't just carry goods, it carried a network of worlds. The ship itself holds another secret. It was built using mortise and tenon joints, wood pieces carved to lock into each other, then fixed in place with wooden pegs. No modern tools, no metal fasteners. Yet the structure was incredibly strong, flexible enough to survive waves, stable enough to carry massive cargo. This required geometry, experience, and generations of knowledge. This was not primitive technology. This was refined engineering. And then, the timing becomes unsettling. Around 1300 BCE, the peak of the Late Bronze Age, a time when civilizations were deeply connected through trade, diplomacy, shared resources. But soon after, everything collapsed. The Hittite Empire vanished. Mycenaean Greece fell apart. Egypt barely survived waves of crisis. Trade routes disappeared. Cities were abandoned. Writing systems were lost. Historians still debate why: war, climate change, system collapse. But this ship sank just before it all ended, like a frozen moment of the last globalized world. And here's the part no one expected. This shipwreck, the Uluburun shipwreck, proved something incredible. A global trade network existed over 3,000 years ago. Not isolated civilizations, but a connected world. With supply chains, diplomatic exchange, shared technologies. A system so complex, it mirrors our modern world. This ship didn't just carry cargo, it carried proof. And if one shipwreck can change everything we thought we knew, what else is still hidden beneath the ocean? This is Informboom, stay curious.